Hey guys, welcome back to Stinson Farms. Hey, we're up to farm today doing a little bush hogging. I got my John Deere 317G. We got a 72-inch cutter on the front of it, and we're back here trying to clean up some of this thick stuff. I've already got started on it. I've done quite a bit. I just got back here in this spot, but I wanted to show you a little bit of a before and after, and this is what we're looking at. And it is pretty grown up. We've owned this place for 3 years, and this hasn't been touched since I've owned it. I hadn't been able to get in here and get this done. So we're going to try to get in here and knock this out, and we're going to leave these trees for now. We're just going to cut everything around them, get it cleaned up. We'll come back and we'll pull these trees up. Now on this side over here, where you can see I've already got some cut, a tree like this one is a honey locust. This tree's probably 4 inches around, maybe 5. I can pull that one up, but that's about the max of what I can pull up. There's several trees in here, especially these walnut trees. They've got a deep tap root, and I'm not going to be able to pull these up. But I'd like to get this whole section here, this area, cleaned up. It'll be 2 or 3 acres of it. And what I can't pull up, I'll probably just have to get a dozer in here and get knocked out. There's a big honey locust tree there that needs to go. There's another one standing right down there behind it. All these need to go and get this area here cleaned out. But we're going to be cutting some weeds, some blackberry briars, and small trees, and just odd and end things here today. And like I said, we got our cutter on our little track loader here, and it does a fine job. And we're gonna make our way. We're gonna wade off in this and see what we can knock out today. This is a pretty good jungle, and I can't just drive through it, especially with there being so many trees that I'm not going to cut or try to cut. I'd rather be able to pull them all up instead of cutting them and leaving the stobs. Kind of got a little technique. But it's slow. Some of these smaller trees I don't care to cut, as long as they're not the honey locust. I don't want to cut those thorn trees and scatter the thorns everywhere. I want to kind of be able to pull them up and get them out. If you've ever done this, just pull everything up. I can't get through it if I don't cut some of them. So I'll cut them and then try to grind them up a little bit. Look at these library wires here. Alright, I'm done with this side. Got a lot of trees to pull up. It won't be that one though. But we'll get all these trees pulled up. And I know it still looks like a lot of stuff there, but I mean we bush hogged a lot of briars and weeds and bushes, and there's still a lot of stuff in here, but we'll get all of it plucked out. We'll have this opened up and make it usable. We're gonna head over here on the other side, knock out some of this, and this is a little less congested. There's a lot of trees over there, but they're not as close together. But like I said, I know that hadn't had a cutter in there for 4 or 5 years at least. I'm gonna try to just make my way through here. I've never been all the way through this because it's always been growed up. Alright, that's about all the damage I can do with the bush hog. I could cut some of these trees, no problem, but I'm gonna pull them up. Get the roots and all out of here, get rid of the stobs so there won't be stobs in the ground. I've got some bigger trees out here like I've already mentioned. We'll probably get a dozer in here and knock them out. It's only a couple acres, but it'll be a couple acres I can get some productivity out of. And there's no tree down there. This right here was a mass of honeysuckles, man. It was rough. Couldn't even see what was in there. But yeah, it's still a bunch of trees out here. We'll get them pulled up. There's a dozen or so that I'll probably get a dozer in here. I need to clean out a fence row anyway. It's got stuff too big that I can handle. Like that tree right there needs to go. It's dead anyway, but it's an old thorn tree, and it's a big one. Well guys, I hope you enjoyed that. This is I enjoyed it. It's a lot of fun running that thing, and that little cutter does a fine job on the front of that track loader, because you can keep everything out in front of you. You're not abusing your machine and don't have to drive all over it. And thorns. Yeah, don't have to worry about flat tires with these tracks. So guys, I hope you enjoyed that, and thank you for watching. And hopefully we can see this sometime, maybe even next spring, going into some corn. You see I got corn on down there. That's the part of the field that I done cleaned up, and this is the last of it. But I was going to go further down that way, but the trees just kept getting bigger and bigger, and there wasn't enough ground down there to fool with getting all that stuff out. So well, thank you for hanging around. I really do appreciate it. I hope you enjoy the video, and as always, we'll see you next time.